Hey folks, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas, and boy, we got a great Sunday lined up for you. We're going to find out the final four participants. Monday, we'll get the first look at those final four numbers for you. Oddsworthbetting.com, featured pick of the day. It's available to you right below this video. Two big college basketball games we're focused on, and a busy day with playoff implications in the NBA and the NHL. And on ice, I'll have plays for you. Go to the odds page right below here and go to the NHL and hit the VIP pick section. I've got you covered on ice in the National Hockey League. Well, let's focus on it. Michigan State and Louisville. Michigan State's a 2.5-point favorite. Gonzaga and Duke. Duke a 2.5-point favorite. And you just talk about coaching at this time of year. And a couple things are really prevalent right now. Michigan State, this time of year, Tom Izzo does it every year, gets his team to peak at the right time. They came out of the Eastern region, which was the weakest of all the regions, got by Virginia. We watched Villanova lose, and then a hard-fought game, but Michigan State gets the W over Oklahoma and advances. You know, the ironic thing is, everybody kind of poo-pooed Louisville heading into this tournament, didn't think much of them at all. Well, here's Rick Pitino. He's got his guys peaking at the right time. And there's some backlash to deal with here. Louisville in the hunt. This is a great basketball game. Two teams that have been there and done that. Now, the Gonzaga-Duke game, the sports wagering world's still a buzz over the way the Duke-Utah game ended. Duke covered all along. They're 5-point favorites. They were in control at the end. Utah kept getting basket after basket, fouling, inched their way back down. Got it to 5. On the final missed shot, well, you had Duke with a travel, then a missed shot. Duke gets the ball, and basically it could have been a tie-up. There was no tie-up. And then they're going to let the clock run out, and a foul is committed right at the horn. Utah goes to the locker room, bring them back out, .7 left in the game, one of two free throws made. All of a sudden, Duke, a 6-point winner. A lot of money changed hands on that one, and people are still talking about it. But for the game itself, Duke and Gonzaga, I'm kind of torn here because, we all do our brackets, and I had Michigan State going to the Final Four. And now I'm not so sure because Louisville's playing really good. And I had Gonzaga playing in the championship game against Kentucky. And now you got to look long and hard at this because Okafor and Duke are playing at a very high level. And we said if Duke and Gonzaga got by their respective opponents, heading into the weekend, that this could be the game of the tournament, Gonzaga and Duke. That's going to be a wonderful basketball game. Get started 2:20 Eastern with Michigan State and Louisville. 5:05 is the tip for Gonzaga and Duke. Now, the NBA, 9 games on the docket. And again, a lot of games that do have significant meaning. Houston plays at Washington. Lakers are continuing to play hard, covering. I mean, actually, the bettors have been rewarded by backing the Lakers of late. Brooklyn, 9th place in the Eastern Conference, is a huge basketball game for them. Minnesota's at New Orleans. Philly's at Cleveland. That may not be pretty, but the Cavs could get a chance to rest some guys in this game. The Clippers, who thumped the Sixers, they are at Boston, who's in 8th place. And so this is a very big game here for the Celtics. Detroit's at Miami. And then you've got Memphis at San Antonio. And the Spurs are playing for something. They want to have an opportunity to get home court in the first round of the playoffs. Everybody jockeying for position. Dallas is at Indiana. Indiana's in 10th, 3-7 in their last 10, but still within sight, getting hot in the final couple of weeks here of making the postseason. And then Oklahoma City is at Phoenix. Now, on ice in the National Hockey League, there are 8 games on the docket. We've got Washington at the Rangers. Boston has hit the skids in a dogfight with Ottawa. They're at Carolina. Florida, last gasp effort. They got to beat the teams ahead of them. They're at Ottawa, who's been an amazing story. Detroit at the Islanders. Calgary comes off a loss at the hands of Minnesota on Friday night, and they've got to get things going because you really have a 3, maybe a 4-horse race for that 8th and final playoff spot, and that's going to be a crazy logjam in the Western Conference. They're at Nashville, Calgary at Nashville. Anaheim is at Jersey. San Jose's at Pittsburgh, and then Chicago's at Winnipeg. And Winnipeg's in the middle of that clump of teams, good teams, that are trying to get in the playoffs in the Western Conference. It's going to be a great Sunday. Golf, final round of the Valero Texas Open. Golf matchups will be up on the wagering board. But that means 2 weeks away, my favorite sporting event, the Masters. First major at Augusta, Georgia. We got a lot of great opportunities on the wagering board on a Sunday. OddsworthBetting.com. Featured pick of the day. Available right below this video. And I've got hockey picks for you on the NHL odds page. Hit the VIP picks button. You say that a couple times fast. Good Sunday. Fired up. Get a brand new week going with you in Las Vegas here on Monday. Good luck to you on a Sunday. Brian Blessing from Las Vegas.